So good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. It is Wednesday, a nice, cool Wednesday across Trinidad and Tobago. Like we had some rain last night, boy, fellas, boy. I get up this morning, my car wet. Yeah, boy. All right, so it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, man. And of course, that will be next week. We're coming into the weekend here before all the drama, that whole long weekend that will take place. Oh my goodness, it's going to be going to be a very long weekend. Fellas, we get a nice little break, boy. Yeah, we get a nice little break. From the Wednesday, we have the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday, and then we back on the Monday. And then, of course, we have Old Year's and New Year's and that kind of thing, right, to look forward to. As we bring the end of the year, the year to an end. All right, now, we got a few things on the agenda. Sergeant Greenwich will be with us. Behind the badge, we're just going to talk to him about a few things this morning. I'll try to keep it a little short because I want to still be able to take some calls this morning. Senator Naked did put out a video as it relates to the upkeep program or the open spaces cleanup program. He said in the video that, you know, don't get sidetracked or, you know, because there are things that are happening. And he mentioned certain things with that program. All right, so we'll get to that. There was also a video put out on this oil tanker. Remember, Venezuela has accused Trinidad and Tobago of being part and parcel of this seizure of this oil tanker and talking about gas deal and look, listen. I am all saying I do my time with them and the nonsense over there, right? That whole regime. Because they got to go, they probably will go very soon. Because I think that everything that's happening around us are things that are being put in place for when that time happens. When the time comes, that we equipped, right? Because you can't just go and do something down there and Trinidad and Tobago is not equipped to deal with whatever. So I think a lot of the things that are being installed now, or, you know, put in place now, all these little exercises and things. And I mean, that's a foregone conclusion. Anybody could see that. You don't need glasses to see that. It's all part of something bigger, right? Something that it's part of a state of preparedness for when that time comes. Because, and I think the clock is ticking down, all right? But you know what? People keep making this thing about America. And I was talking to somebody last night, a partner of mine, we were talking about it and stuff. And I say, no, Trinidadian people are just ridiculous because we keep making it about America. This situation in Venezuela has nothing to do with America. It is not about the United States of America, it's about Venezuela. And if you stop talking for 1 second, and I keep saying this, I've been consistent with this. If you stop talking for 1 second about oil and what it is, real earth, minerals and all kind of things. Listen, and this is what they want, and it have nothing to do with that. And when you listen to Maria Machado talk, if for those of you who have, you understand what it's about. It's about restoring democracy to Venezuela. Venezuela has been kidnapped, practically. And you've got to restore democracy there. It's going to lead to a better Venezuela. The vast majority of Venezuelans want it, if not all. And they've been hijacked, right? So the process has to happen, and it will happen, you know? How and when, I can't say, but it will, okay? Now, the tanker here, this was I think this was a Sky News report on the tanker that was seized by the U.S. But I'll get to that in just a little bit. I don't know why this article has disappeared with a man that was jailed for the sexual assault in Trinidad and Tobago and he only got 3 years. I was going to talk about that, but let me get to the news day very quickly. So minority knocks Prime Minister bullseye on Tobagonians' back. You see, a set of hocus pocus nonsense talk again. So because we allow the U.S. to use the airspace, you put a bullseye on Tobago back. That's the nonsense talk they're talking in this election going on in Tobago. All they have nothing better to talk about. I mean, look, let me move on from that. He's a minority, so I didn't want to I not even going to give him any time a day. The Cabo Star sold, and the search for the replacement will take place or will happen by January 12th. All right, so they have sold the Cabo Star. Beckles is calling for the release of the Morris Julian report so that the family can see the fire report. Penny urges transparency on security and economy. St. Kitts and Haiti get CAF OK as shareholder countries. The Prison Officers Association has expressed concern and condolences on the death of Kelvin Wallace while on remand at the Port of Spain prison over the weekend, but warned the public against speculating on the circumstances while it is being investigated. Ultimate Soca Champion 2026 in limbo. Well, let me just say what I have to say about that. Huh? That is the worst thing that I have ever seen in terms of a replacement for Soca Monarch. If, when I tell you the worst, so if it's in limbo, let's stay right here in limbo. As a matter of fact, they should make a decision and just ask that one time. That is the worst. That is nowhere close. All they don't understand, you know, and some of them just pretend like they don't understand, you know. Soca Monarch, that brand that was created there was sheer brilliance. Soca music and soca artists who gain big money now, and they name big now, and they blow up now, who came from that era, right? If there was not a Soca Monarch, they would not have had a platform to elevate themselves to where they are today. Soca music may not have reached where it is today. And we could try to say that we could debate that, or that's debatable, or we could dispute it or whatever, but I think that's a fact. Before it had a Soca Monarch, what did it have for soca music? Where was soca music? It is after Soca Monarch that soca music started to rise, and the artists themselves as well, and the standard started to raise as well. You understand? So all these people, you know, people just talk about, oh, too much competition and too much. Let me tell you something, you need competition in life. Without competition in life, I am competing right now with other networks. That always in the back of my head. From the time they said 3, 2, 1 and we're ready to go, competition start for me. You understand? If I come here and pretend like there is nobody else I am competing with, you would have no reason to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. Seriously. You need competition. Competition allows for growth. Because those who are engaged in a competition, they want to be the best. They strive to be the best. You understand? So that they will put out the best, they will put out the best of themselves. Right? But when I look at that Ultimate Soca Champion thing from last year, that was an embarrassment, to be honest. You cannot, and this is the problem with Trinidad, we like to copy things. It's a copycat culture, I'm sorry to tell you. So, a man sit down and watch The Voice and watch all them little talent show in America and say, well, you know what, we're going to replace Soca Monarch with this. And incorporate all these little elements. Nonsense. Nonsense. Soca Monarch was too unique of a product and too huge of a product that end up spreading all through the world, not just the Caribbean. The UK have a Soca Monarch. The UK. There are places in the world outside of Trinidad and Tobago and the region here that have soca monarchs. Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, soca monarch is still a big thing. You understand? It's huge. Antigua is called the party monarch. You understand? These competitions are huge. It is only in Trinidad and Tobago that it died. And it died when one man decided to walk away. And that is the creator of the show. And nobody else couldn't take it and say, well, you know what? We will take it to our next level. They allow the thing to die. And now, it seems like across the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago, there was nobody that could revive the show. Well, I wouldn't say nobody. I think Fayan did a tremendous job in the year that she did it. And if anybody should get it, should be, if anybody should be in charge of Soca Monarch right now, given the track record on what she produced the year that Mr. Killer won, it would be Fayan. Being honest with you. But I've not seen anybody else. And I mean, what we had last year in this Ultimate Soca Champion, it was just ridiculous. Who vexed the business? Help us for Christmas, hundreds appeal for food, housing, and rent from NGOs. And he said buries his son, then pays tribute to labor giant Ferdy Ferreira. ACP saddened by arrest of cop on Caroni River. We'll get to that. And the cops bring carols and cans to Arima. All right? A Claxon Bay family was robbed at gunpoint. We'll get to that behind the badge. And men were robbed while selling a gun. I'll get to that too behind the badge. All right? Nice. Those are some of the headlines in the paper. I don't have the physical paper, so I don't really know what is the headline, because what is here online is never the headline in the actual paper. So we're 14 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. And of course, we got Greenwich coming up in a little bit. But before we get to Greenwich, let me remind you about Keoluk. We want to introduce the Keoluk range of products, which is backed by science and has over 900 scientific research and clinical trials. It's made from the aged garlic extract, which is organically grown and aged without heat to convert the harsh and unstable organosulfur compounds in garlic into odorless, non-irritating, and bioavailable compounds. Now, several products under the Keoluk range include the cleanse and digestion, the blood pressure health, the cholesterol health, the total heart health, the circulation health, the Keo green powder drink mix, and the probiotics. So you can pick up any product in the Keoluk range at a pharmacy or a health store across the country. And for more information, you can WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. Also, we have the Trinidad and Tobago College of Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture, and they are enrolling students now for January 2026. And you can learn from the experts of 40 years in the field, train for a job in the fastest growing industry in the world, and they are registered with the Ministry of Education and the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago. Now they offer a gate-funded program. All right, so this is for all of you who have an interest in massage therapy or cosmetology. So you can call 658-3907 or WhatsApp them on 49611111. You can also visit their website, www.ttcollegeofmassage.com. All right. So with that, there was a Sky News report on the actual oil tanker that was seized by the United States of America. This controversial issue again that took place that seems to have activated Delcy Rodriguez to talk about gas contract deal and thing done. But last I checked, there was no contract signed between the current administration and Venezuela and that Venezuelan government. So those would have had to be contracts signed by the previous administration and Venezuela, which, given the state of affairs, would have been null and void anyway. All right? Because I don't think that Marco Rubio or the United States of America would have given us back the license to pursue any deal with Venezuela with a government that they have labeled as narco-terrorists, and to engage in any contract that may have been agreed or signed to with them from the previous administration. So that all that talk about canceling gas deal and contract and all kind of thing, that is hot here, right? But take me to the report now with the Skipper. So the oil tanker, apparently the name of it is the Skipper, and it has been going dark for a while. trying to evade, you know, the authorities. Go ahead and run it for me.
Was seized by the US off the coast of Venezuela. It's called Skipper, and it spent years trying to be undetected. But why was it trying to go under the radar? We've analysed its movements, and this is what we found. Over the past 2 years, Skipper has been tracked to countries under US sanctions, including Iran. In mid-November, it was pictured at the Jose oil export terminal in Venezuela. It was loaded with more than 1 million barrels of crude oil. It left the port between the 4th and the 5th of December, and according to tracking data, was due to head to Cuba. Around 5 days later, it was seized here, off the coast of Venezuela. The ship was boarded by the US Coast Guard, who flew by helicopters from the world's largest and most deadly aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford. The Skipper has transported nearly 13 million barrels of Iranian and Venezuelan oil since 2021, according to tankertrackers.com. When it was seized, it was faking its position. It was more than 400 miles away from its actual one. The Skipper has tried to go unnoticed for years. It's been regularly using a method called spoofing. This is where it transmits a fake location, not its actual one.
So they're transmitting data, but similarly to how a VPN is using to, in order to manipulate it, the regulators from which place you have been logged into your account. In a similar way, the vessel is manipulating the race signer. There is no reason to play with the hardware. It is just a software system over there. So you just play with the locations that you are based in. So you can transmit a signal from Venezuela, and you can declare that you are not in Venezuela, but you are in Brazil.
The US has been building up its naval and air power in the Caribbean since August, but until now, they've been targeting drug smuggling boats. Sky News has verified strikes on 23 boats, killing 87 people. This new focus on oil tankers could mark the start of new US action, increasing the pressure on the Venezuelan government.
All right. So that's the Skipper there. All right. So that tanker has been moving around transporting these sanctioned oil for the longest while now. They said about 2 years. And they finally got it and seized it. Okay? Now, once again, I want to remind people, and like I say, all you need to go and talk to Venezuelan people. I keep saying that, you know, all you're not listening to Venezuelan people, you know. Go and stop them in the road and just ask them. They'll tell you. They want to go back home. They want to go back home. Right? So all these actions are taking place here and everything that happening around us, of course, no doubt, is all part of a move that will take place very soon, I would imagine. And Maria Machado, for some people, the name might not sound familiar. They might say, well, some people might be hearing her name for the first time. Maria Machado, all you go and read and research that woman. That woman fighting for democracy to be returned to Venezuela since Chavez days. You understand? Since Hugo Chavez was there. Remember, it's under Chavez that Venezuela took a swing away from democracy and started to adopt more socialist policies and things like that, right? And that is when the United States of America and they pulled out, the oil companies pulled out from Venezuela. That is why Venezuela is not producing the amount of oil they used to. Because all of the oil that they were producing in the past is due to infrastructure that was set up by US-based oil companies. Right? All must go and do a little reading, right? But it does not have anything, this move here doesn't have anything to do with oil. And it's a bit embarrassing that we have people in this country. You could dislike Donald Trump how much you want. But this has nothing to do with Donald Trump. You could say, the United States, you could be as anti-American as you want. This has nothing to do with America. We are talking about a country where millions of people have been displaced. They have fled the country to all different parts of the world. Okay? Because it is ruled by a dictator. Maria Machado said recently, all they're talking about invasion, Venezuela's already been invaded by the drug cartels and everything under the sun that you could think about under that Maduro regime. The man lost an election by a landslide and refused to leave. And refused to leave. He is still there. He has arrested, he has tortured, and whatever else to his political opponents. This woman was in hiding for over a year. And she has fought many battles. The people of Venezuela want Maduro gone. I am not saying that because I just feel to say that. Venezuelan people will tell you that. And if you all put your petty political issues aside for 1 second and start listening to what the people telling you, you will understand, because you ain't live Venezuela under Maduro. Neither have I, but they have. So when I hear Venezuelans come and they're talking to me and they're saying, Stefan, whatever it's called, man, they don't say Stefan, right? Stefan, you know. I like how it's talking to Stefan. Anyway, yeah, Stefan, right? And they come and they're talking to me and they're saying, listen, so and so, and this, that, and the other, and they started breaking down for you. You understand. You get a better understanding, but half all you, or three-quarter all you, or 90% all you ain't studying that, you know. Nah. Why go and talk to a Venezuelan who over here in Trinidad and Tobago trying to make ends meet? Why talk to them? Nah, because watch CNN, MSNBC, and everything in the media and listen to what they say. But you're not talking to the real people, and I keep saying that. Everybody talking, and nobody in hearing from the people of Venezuela who have been displaced. There's millions of them, they want to go back home. If you listen to the interview that Maria Machado did recently, you will also get a better understanding of the situation in Venezuela. So this is about restoring democracy to Venezuela. It is about removing a tyrannical dictatorship government from Venezuela. It is about freeing Venezuela more than it is anything else. And it's time that we start, I think that people start focusing on Venezuela rather than America, and America, and America. And it's about oil. That's just lazy. It just, I mean, anybody could put their hand in the air, oh, it's just about oil. There is a whole history there that if you really dig into the history there and you start taking a little read here and there, you will understand the situation that Venezuela is in. You'll understand how they got in that position, and you will understand why Nicolas Maduro has to go. And by the way, I remember sitting here saying, maybe it was last year or year before, but I know plenty of you wouldn't remember now. When the previous administration went and signed the agreement, I sat here and I said, but all you have to be mad, all you sign an agreement with that man, that guy. And I said, that guy could wake up one morning and say, no gas for Trinidad. That's what I said. Just wake up one morning and say, we bigger, we better, we have a larger military, Trinidad ain't nothing. We don't consider Trinidad a Venezuelan territory. You see this gas deal? Nothing for all you. And I raise that, and I bring back the memory of me saying that about a year ago because of what Delcy Rodriguez just said recently. They just wake up and say, we don't know, we cancel them contracts. Based on, and what did she cancel it on? Based on a false narrative of Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana assisting the United States of America in the seizure of that oil tanker. The oil tanker was seized in international waters where Trinidad and Tobago have no jurisdiction. right? And she makes the accusation and then say, we cancel them contract. That is the level of people that you're dealing with. Who will wake up one morning and just rip up a contract there so, and say nothing for you. And some of you want to pretend like dicey victims. It's embarrassing now. You understand? And then always want to talk about all the patriotic. All in patriotic to Trinidad and Tobago, you know. All in patriotic to all yourself. A man just said, under that same government, one of the people just said, Trinidad and Tobago has always, or Trinidad has always been Venezuela territory. That's what he just said. You talking about a man who sit down there and tried to take the Essequibo region from Guyana. And when it went to the international court and they ruled in Guyana favor, he dismissed that. Right? But he calling for courts now on American action. But a court ruling was against him, you know. And he dismissed that and tried to try election in Guyana. So he had no respect for the court decision when it's against him. But calling for the court now to step in on international court and wherever to step in on the actions in the United States of America and the Southern Caribbean. If that ain't a hypocrite outside of being a dictator, I don't know what is. And people, and there are people in this country that support that. It's unbelievable. Well, it'll take a little time. When you see a Venezuelan today, ask them. Ask them. That's all I have to tell all you. We take a break. When we come back, Greenwich will be with us. Stay tuned.
Show them that you know where to work it. Work that body that you got. Work it hard till it drops. Show them that you're hotter than hot because you're hot, y'all.
Attention builders, farmers, and homeowners. Murphy's Hardware, Agro and Pet Supplies, located at Racecourse Road, Arima, O'Mara Road South, has everything you're looking for at the most competitive prices. The hardware division has everything by way of construction, from foundation to roofing supplies, plumbing, and electrical. A wide selection of hand and power tools, and so much more. The Agro and Pet Supplies division carries from feed to fertilizers, agro tools, pet foods, and supplies, along with a range of gadgets for the home and garden. They are authorized dealers for STIHL and are open every day. Murphy's Hardware, Agro, and Pet Supplies has got what you need to get the job done without breaking your budget. Give them a call at 793-2497, 471-0249, or 743-5572, or visit them at Racecourse Road, Arima, O'Mara Road South. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
It's that time again. The lights, the music, the joy, and big winnings at JTA Supermarkets. Cash in and carry on the joy this Christmas. We talking pure excitement and over $200,000 in prizes to be won. 50 grocery shopping sprees to fill your trolley. 50 mini appliances to light up your kitchen. 50 JTA gift cards plus hamper giveaways. Just spend $300 or more, including $50 in Carlton's Choice products. Fill out your entry and drop in store. The more you shop, the more you could win, and the merrier your Christmas gets. Promotion runs until December 31st. Cash in this Christmas only at JTA Supermarkets, where your total bill always costs less.
This coming Wednesday, 17th December, is the last day to buy your winning ticket for
the Queen's Royal College 3-car raffle.
Merry Christmas!
First prize is a luxurious, fully loaded Royal Ride Ford Ranger. Draw date Saturday, December 20th at the school. Tickets only $100. All proceeds for the further uplifting of the school. Tickets available from teachers, parents, alumni, and of the school. Also nationwide at all branches of True Value, Reliable Appliances, Christina Shoe Store, Kenny Sports, Unique Bookstore, Extra Foods, JTA Supermarkets, Police Credit Union, ABC Home Center, The Trinity Shop, PRW Enterprises, Sharon Bookstores, Starlight Drugs, Ishmael Khan & Sons, Shamir Spas, Modern Electrical, Bagans Drugs, Steven Sons Fashions, also Crosby St. James, Athletes by the Park, Cincinnati Drugs Sangre Grande, Bellini Drugs San Fernando, IslandEtickets.com.
Don't be lucky and coward. Get your tickets now.
QRC College Christmas 3-car raffle.
Is your life stuck in the same struggles again and again? Pandith Bhargav helps remove negative energy, solve love problems, fix marriage disputes, clear financial stress, and stabilize job and business issues. With accurate psychic, palm, and horoscope readings, he guides you toward the right path. His powerful 30-minute session brings quick relief and clear direction. Take the first step today. Call +1 868
We're back, and we came straight to Royal Castle to pick up some delicious food. We got a queen bucket, a king bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra sides, a rotisserie chicken, and a snack box. Oh, and that delicious honey mustard sauce, it's really lashing. Rudolph, do you think we should get some for Mrs. Claus and the elves too? Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
At Lashana's Palette Design, we turn simple wood into stunning professional palette furniture for any space. Cozy up your living room, elevate your bedroom, dine in style or relax outdoors, all with custom designs made just for you. Bring your vision to life with custom-built furniture that tells your story. Call or WhatsApp us today at 868-366-0800 and follow our social media to see the magic at Lashana's Palette Design.
If you want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career, Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be. Some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals. Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply, everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
It's a Merry Christmas sale at Passage de Food King. Celebrate with savings on creamery ice cream, 2 gallons assorted $99. Coca-Cola 2 liter, 2 bottles now $19.99. Imperial margarine 3 sticks $18. Sopro powder all-in-one degreaser 1 liter $21.99. Split piece dal 400 grams 3 packs at $12.99. Ibis all-purpose flour 10 kilograms $64.99. Poppins potato chips 2 tins now $20. Eve evaporated milk 250 ml 3 packs $18. Fresh Harvest sweetened condensed milk 3 tins now $25. Gala apple 10 for $20. Carrots 1 pound 3 packs at $20. Dutch potato 5 pounds now $10. To Jordan broccoli mix 2 packs at $30. Milano pasta lasagna 400 grams 2 boxes now $23.99. Deals valid until January 11th or while stocks last. And this Christmas we're giving you 5 times the joy. Shop for your chance to win 1 of 5 brand new Toyota Tasers. Plus enter to win 5 Whirlpool stoves, 5 twin top washers, 5 microwaves, and so much more.
Quality value, that's our way. A real person's way here to stay. The food keeper sides.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Can't wait for the pushing. You're making it hot, hot. I just want your pushing. I love the pushing. Can't wait for the pushing. You're making it hot.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn now. We're going to get to Sergeant Greenwich. Before we get to Greenwich, though, I want to remind you about a couple things. And one of them is Zena's. All right? So, Zena's, fellas. We had to talk about Zena's. Zena's Variety Store located at Calcutta Road, number 1 in Freeport. And Zena's has everything for every room, from bed and bath to living room, ornamental and decorative, along with the most complete array of kitchen items, small appliances, household cleaning tools, and much more. So if you're looking for gifts, something unique for the home, or even flowers or Christmas decorations to really fix up for the holidays, then Zena's Variety Store is a must-stop location for you. Everything for home is right there, and every day is a special shopping day at Zena's Variety Store. Special opening 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday to Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays. Visit them today at Calcutta Road, number 1 in Freeport. All right? So that's Zena's. Now, as we proceed, don't bring him in yet, but is he there? Okay. So before I bring in Greenwich, I just want to play a little clip here from the Commissioner of Police, something that he said recently about a minority of people holding the majority hostage in terms of crime. Run me the clip I just sent you.
I ain't take much of them, you know. I took out about 160 something preventative detention orders. We caught about 80 or 90 thus far. And you have almost a 50% drop in crime. So you mean to tell me 150 people, 90 of them who we have, and the rest of them in hiding, have 1.3, 1.4 million people living in fear? Which rich, right-thinking citizen would want to advocate on behalf of the criminal element? Who? When we are all have been victims of crime in one way or the other.
All right. Let's bring in Greenwich here this morning, 21 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. So we got about 20 minutes with him. Let's bring him in. What's that? His camera? Oh, okay. Nice. I hear him. Greenwich, I hear you. I don't know what's going on in the camera. What happened? Your wake-up face still on? Oh, God. Always that time of the year, you know. All right. Nice man, Greenwich. Well, not really nice, you know. You're you're in a little small screen inside of a big box, but nothing. All right. So, morning to you, Greenwich.
Morning, Stefan. Good morning, Trinidad.
Nice, man. Greenwich, as we get started here, I just played a clip. Beautiful. You're now on. I just played a clip there where the Commissioner of Police mentioned that he had taken out 150 preventative orders, 90 people have been held, and he is saying, so you're trying to tell me that 150 people have 1.4 million people living in fear, and people want to advocate for criminal elements in this country? What right-thinking citizen would do that? Now, my thing is this. I hear any commissioner with that. I have said that for many years as well, that we have a minority of people that are holding a majority hostage. And we have a minority of people that upsetting the whole situation in Trinidad and Tobago and making it more difficult for us to engage and open up sectors like tourism and so on and so forth, right? But why we can't get the rest of them? Why, if it's that much of a minority, why have we not gotten a grip on them yet, so that everybody could go about, all law-abiding citizens could go about their business in peace and harmony and love and respect and happiness? Enlighten me.
Stefan, it appears as though
Miguel, volume on Greenwich. Yeah, go ahead. I'm hearing you. You go ahead. I just hear it low.
It appears as though our citizenry suffers from Stockholm syndrome. Right? Where we empathize with the criminal elements, and we always have a reason or excuse as to why we committing crime. Right? We tend to show empathy because of fear for these criminal elements. Right? Sad to say.
Yeah.
Right? There's always some justification for criminality by the majority of our citizenry. Right? And when the police, law enforcement on the whole, attempts to do the lawful execution of our duties, we are sometimes deterred and debarred by doing so by these same law-abiding citizens who appear to show more empathy for the criminal elements than they do for law enforcement executing our job, which is to protect them.
Right. But you see,
right, there is an old cliche, Stefan, that the sheep does not like the dog because the dog looks like the wolf. The wolf does not like the dog because the dog is there to protect the sheep. Right? So this is a similar scenario we're seeing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the commissioner himself is admitting that we have such a minority of people that now I know it's more than 60 people or more than 150 people. We know that, right? Because the gangs are made up of more members than that. But I'm saying if this is the minority that exists, why is it that the police cannot get them off the street and clean up these communities? Why we still suffering with this problem, this minority problem for so many years?
Stefan, because gang culture on the whole looks very attractive to our youth, to our general population on the whole, right? I have dealt with situations where community work, where persons are aggrieved and they'll tell me, well, I come and I talk to you, right? But I also talk to the boss. The boss refers to whoever they believe the criminal gang leader is.
The gang leader, yeah.
Correct. So there seems to be fear, both fear and confidence in that unlawful judicial system. Right? We have been working over time, going on leaps and bounds to really rebuild the confidence and trust in the police service. Right? And it is an uphill battle because sometimes when you think you reach a point, something happens that makes you have to start back from ground zero again. Right?
Right.
So until such time that we as a society accept the fact that the Trinidad Police Service is in fact the lawful entity to treat with injustice, crime and criminality, we always see the situation resonating its head.
Okay, but all right. Now, I want to tie that into the other issue that I want to bring up here. Could you give me, fellas, let me get the cop held, that headline. Cop held with guns on Caroni River. As you mentioned that, right, that the TTPS is there to deal with the criminal elements. A police officer assigned to the anti-extortion unit of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service was among two men detained in a boat along the Caroni River on December the 10th, hours before the police carried out a massive $171 million marijuana seizure in the nearby Caroni Swamp. The officer and the other man have since been charged with a series of firearms-related offenses, and police have stressed that no one was arrested in connection with the multi-million drug bust in the swamp, which was aided by the U.S. military-grade radar in Tobago. Now, the officer is expected to appear before the court on December the 17th that has already been granted station bail, in keeping with a recent High Court ruling which struck down government policy removing the authority of justices of the peace to grant bail at police stations. Now, Newsday understands that the police officer was charged on December the 14th with 6 offenses, including possession and transfer of ammunition, possession of a police service shotgun without authorization, and possession of police service ammunition without authorization. Okay? And investigators said the officer was found with unauthorized weapons and ammunition, along with 2 licensed firearms. One of the licensed firearms was allegedly given to a second man who police said had it tucked into the waistband of his pants. And at the time of the arrest, investigators said the officer did not have his firearm user's license or his police identification card in his possession. I'm going to stick a pin right there. Put back Greenwich on the screen for me. Greenwich, there are so many things in this story, eh? This is a member of the TTPS who was a certain, was trusted with a job within the organization to carry out his duties and maintain law and order and things like that, right? And go after the criminal elements. And it appears that he himself may be the latter, one of the latter. So
that's exactly what I was speaking about just now. When I said every time we make some level of progress, something would occur that would cause us to go a few steps backward. Right now, what the public may not understand and what I would like to highlight is the fact that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service does not sweep incidents like this under the carpet, which makes us to some extent one of the less corrupt entities in society.
Well, I wouldn't say less corrupt, maybe more transparent and accountable.
I would say less corrupt, and the reason why I say that is it takes police to investigate police, and it is clear based on what was what you read, that we are not holding back, we are not covering. You do the crime just like anybody else, you do the time. And I am very proud in this instance to be a police, knowing that we clean up our own. We do not hide it, we do not pacify it, we do not cover it. If you do something, we would highlight it. We'd highlight the fact that you were arrested, you were charged, and give even a synopsis of the incident. To me, that speaks of an organization that is trying its best to ensure that there is transparency for the public, good or bad, to understand the fact that we would not encourage or entertain corruption or illegality in our rank and file.
Okay, and I agree with you 100% there. I think that the police service does, I do not think that the police service sweeps anything under the carpet. I think we have seen enough examples of that where police officers have been held and they have been held accountable, all right? But every time I see something like this, I am thinking, well, you know, what type of due diligence takes place during a recruitment process in terms of absorbing people into the TTPS? Like what type of background checks are done?
Therein lies our issue.
Okay.
Right? Police, you're not, when I give lectures, I always say a baby isn't born with the birthmark of a P on the buttocks, indicating that when they become an adult, they become a police officer. Right? Police officers come from society, just like any other government institution, and therefore what is present, omnipresent in society would infiltrate at some point within the service. So it speaks a lot about the issues we are seeing in terms of how we train, groom our young people for adulthood. Right? And until such time as we get that right, in all aspects of governmental organizations, even in the private sector, we will in fact see issues like these rising from time to time. Because most of our society, we are raising our young people on survival mode. Get rich or die trying. And we are no longer teaching them about integrity and honesty and hard days work for hard days pay. Everybody's trying to get rich or die trying. So it is more a societal issue than it is a police issue.
Okay. I mean, I'm just, all right, I'm hearing you with that, but still, what is the requirement to get into the TTPS? What is one subjected to?
Usual 5 levels.
No, but what are you subjected
5
to?
levels. And it must be of good character. The police service spends a ton load of money in vetting, in going to communities and inquiring. But you know it goes, Stefan, we want the little boy to get the work. So we're not going to say anything adverse, even if we know something adverse, because we see there's an opportunity for him. Right? Some of them come in and they do well, and they make it a career, and they bring pride to the organization. Others are just hell-bent, stuck in the ways, and they get themselves involved in nefarious activities.
All right.
In every organization, there will be some level of temptation. And that is why teaching our young people integrity is of paramount importance.
Well, you know, it's interesting that this officer was assigned to the anti-extortion unit. The anti-extortion unit, right? and he ends up getting caught in the Caroni swamp or the Caroni River in a situation like this. But here's my thing as well. Now, I know the officer was held, but I'm going to read this line for you. Right. Police have stressed that no one was arrested in connection with the multi-million drug bust in the swamp. Right? So, given everything we've just said, fine. I'm bringing up a third issue now in this article. Last year, or a little while back, we had the seizure of some guns up in Santa Cruz or one of those areas. A large cache of guns and ammunition. Nobody was held in connection to that. We have had drug busts in the past. Nobody's been held in connection with that. Is the police service trained in carrying out sting operations? We have undercover police out here that you know.
Stefan, I cannot speak on undercover police for obvious reasons.
Okay.
But yes, we do have a network for surveillance and other stuff.
Okay, then why it is when the police going to make a raid, why it is on numerous occasions nobody was held in connection with either the drugs or the guns and ammunition? Isn't the purpose of running a sting operation to catch somebody?
Stefan, I've been serving the operational entity, and this is not an excuse. Sometimes we get the information in real time, right? And we all know that the items in question may not stay in one place for too long, right? It will either be removed for hiding or for stashing or for distribution. As such, when we acquire this information, we act immediately, right, to ensure that the seizure does in fact take place.
But isn't that kind of counterproductive? To act immediately? Isn't the essence or the strategy of a sting operation to sit and wait for somebody to come for
that's surveillance you're talking about there, right? Not sting per se, but that's surveillance.
Okay.
And again, if the information comes to hand now, and we have reason to believe that the information is pertinent and it is accurate, doing a surveillance, you run the risk of, you have to coordinate a surveillance team, right?
Yeah.
And you run the risk of, by the time that coordination is finished, the items being moved to another place. So to me, which is more important? Which do we prioritize? Do we prioritize organizing a surveillance team, or do we prioritize getting the firearms and the narcotics off the streets?
Okay.
That's a simple question of that.
Okay. But isn't part of surveillance, okay, we know that these drugs are located here, right? We are going to set up surveillance on those drugs. And we are going to sit here, right, in the bushes or wherever, until somebody shows up for those drugs, because somebody had to be coming for it. So I'm asking you, if that is surveillance, and if that is part of a surveillance operation, how much time is too much time? And then, because you say we act immediately, and I'm saying, shouldn't we be acting after 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, a week maybe, that these drugs sit down there? Because the drugs ain't go and walk. The drugs ain't go and get up and walk on its own. Somebody had to come to move it from one place to the next. So...
All right, Stefan, so I'm making you an inspector of police today, right? You are in charge of a unit. You get information that there's a haul of arms and ammunition located in a specific location. Right? Now, you cannot have 15, 16 officers doing a surveillance unit. That it by itself is counterproductive.
Right. Agreed.
Right? The people who are responsible for these contraband would be armed because they need to protect it.
Right.
Right? Is it that we're going to put 2 officers to do surveillance in a specific area with armed men? Or do we focus on acquiring it conducting inquiries and an arrest could come in later on. Because inquiries not over, you know. There will be an investigation. So, in the well-being of your staff, tell me what decision you would make.
Well, okay. This is
a simple question, Stefan.
This is where the whole network of policing comes in. Because one, you have to set up your people at a specific area that is not in the view, that cannot, where they cannot be seen by the elements that will be coming to collect the drugs. So you have to set it up in a specific area.
How many do you set up?
Huh?
How many do you put in that area?
You put 2 people, you only need 2 people to survey?
Right, so 2 people in opposed to about 7 or 8 who may be armed with AR-15s to the teeth.
Yeah, but they're not, but those 2 people are not sitting on 5 feet from the drugs that the fellas coming for, you know.
No, but they have to sit within view.
They have to sit within view, but in view does not mean...
And to sit within view may or may not put in rifle range.
Understood, but it could be within the view of our binoculars, you know. You could be a distance away, you know, and you could be keeping your eye on the area and the situation, you know.
Right, and how swiftly can you mount a response team should something go down?
But this is what I'm saying.
Based on the location, remember this is the Caroni Swamp we're talking about, right?
Right. No, I'm not talking about the Caroni Swamp alone. I'm talking about in general, anywhere.
So generally, you one in Santa Cruz was found deep in the forest. How soon would you as an inspector be able to coordinate a response team should something occur to defend these 2 officers on surveillance?
All right. So I'm getting your point with deep into the forest. So even if you are surveying, because I'm just looking for clarity here, you know. If you are if you are conducting surveillance deep in the forest, how fast is your backup going to arrive?
Thank you.
Do we have air support in Trinidad?
Stefan,
I'm just asking. Do we have helicopters that are operational right now?
I cannot say, but I know we have a couple of drones. But a drone will be able to assist you in terms of response.
Of course.
It could do surveillance, it could tell you where the people are. But in terms of needing a strike team or somebody on the ground to support you, to even extract you, the drones do not have that capability.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, I understand that there are some levels of difficulties in specific areas. So I could understand forested areas. I could understand a place like the Caroni Swamp, all right? But in terms of a drug bust on the block or a drug bust somewhere else, you know what I mean? That you know, not that type of terrain, in the normal concrete jungle, I would expect that persons would be held in connection to those drugs.
Of course. If you notice, most of these seizures that take place within residential or commercial areas, there have been arrests.
Okay, all right. There are 2 things here that I just want to touch on very quickly before we go, before we run out of time. Gentlemen, could you give me the, well, I saw that a Claxton Bay family was robbed at gunpoint. Let me get that one now, the Claxton Bay family. Right. And you will line up the men that was robbed, the men robbed. All right? But give me the Claxton Bay family for now. If I could find the article here now. Oh gosh, where's the article on that? All right, well, a Claxton Bay family was robbed at gunpoint. The perpetrators used a vehicle with, of course, a false license plate, things like that. The license plate was later revealed to be one belonging to a RAV4. All right, but I can't find the article here. I do have it in front of me, and I should. Let me just go down a little bit here because I wanted to. Oh, look at right here, man. Right. So, yeah. A Claxton Bay family was robbed at gunpoint in their Soledad Road home on December the 15th by attackers who showed up in a car bearing false number plates. Reports said the 49-year-old man was in his front yard around 6:20 a.m. when a grey Nissan Note pulled up and two masked men exited, announcing a robbery. One of the men pointed a gun at the man and forced him inside the house where his 45-year-old wife and 18-year-old daughter were. And they began searching for valuables. The men took cash, jewelry, and cell phones before running out of the house and escaping in the waiting car. Investigations are retrieving CCTV camera footage, and a search revealed that the license plate fitted to the assailant's car was registered to a Toyota RAV4. Inquiries are continuing. Well, I would imagine that RAV4 may have been stolen, license plates removed, and put on the note. But here's the thing, Greenwich, we're going into the Christmas season. A lot of people doing their shopping, a lot of people changing over a lot of little things, as they usually do during this period of time. I mean, I do not know what advice you could give to the public. This was 6:20 a.m. This was 20 past 6 in the morning.
Right, so there's no time for crime now. Which means situational awareness and target hardening has to become a lifestyle, has become a way of life.
Yeah, but why? Why should it become a way of life? But I know the stand your ground legislation was debated the other day and passed.
Even with the stand your ground legislation,
yeah,
we still have to make due diligence a part of our lifestyle, right? The fact of the matter is, if we are unaware, our firearms will be unaware. That's the harsh reality.
Understood.
If you sleeping, your firearm will be sleeping, and as such, you're still required to show due. Remember, our personal safety starts with us.
I understand all of that, you know.
Right, and time again, we have been coming on the show and speaking about being vigilant, right?
Yep.
Or, engaging in situational awareness, not putting ourselves in compromising position, as we saw even this week again, people still attempting to make sales or conduct transactions in some of the strangest of places. So even if we have this stand out, you're trying to run gun and policy, you go into an area with a licensed firearm and you put yourself in problems because you're in a remote area trying to conduct transactions. Is the police to blame for that too?
Okay.
We need to engage, understand the times we live in, and of course, make personal security and situational awareness a way of life. It doesn't matter. The crime level can be zero. We still have to ensure that we have due diligence.
I understand all of that, you know. But I'm saying, look, we're going into a period here. I know that the TTPS will put out the advisories and they can put out certain information.
We have.
Right.
Yeah.
Because look again here, just coming off the back of this home invasion again in Claxton Bay, and just finally here very quickly here because I don't know the time. Put up the men rob for me. Men rob while selling a gun. Greenwich?
Savannah, this is exactly what I was speaking about just now.
No, well, listen to this, Two men were robbed on December the 15th when they went to Tunapuna to sell an air rifle to a man they met where? Where do you think they met the man?
Social media.
Facebook, that's
social
right.
Media.
So, Facebook again. The victim, 45-year-old men from Couva and Marabella. Here where they come from, You from Couva and Marabella, but you gone to Tunapuna to sell an air rifle. But hold on. They went to Upper Fairley Street, Bamboo Trace in Tunapuna, around 5:30 p.m. to meet a man who had agreed on Facebook to buy the rifle. First off...
Stefan, are you familiar with the Fairley Street Upper Bamboo area?
No.
Okay.
I know you would be.
I am. Intimately.
Intimately.
Right, and if we do our research, you just have to Google the location. You'll have a fair idea as to the atmosphere it creates up there.
Okay.
Right, and the Tunapuna station is less than, I would say, 2 kilometers away.
Really? All right. So, here's the thing, First off, I have the product. You want to buy it. Why I coming to you? Shouldn't you be coming to me?
Stefan, and when I spoke about due diligence and situational awareness, this is exactly what we're talking about. We as a society have to make better decisions in the interest of our personal safety.
I agree, because here the thing, this isn't even the dumbest part, you know. Here the dumbest part. Upon reaching the street, the man invited them behind a 2-story house to conduct the transaction. And as they entered the yard behind the house, 3 other men approached them with guns and announced a robbery. The 2 bandits stole the air rifle, $500 in cash, a gold chain worth $7,000, a $3,000 white Samsung S10, plus a gray Redmi phone valued at $2,500. Both victims then ran off and escaped the bandits, but one victim injured his knees while escaping. The men then reported the matter to the Pune police station, and PC Brown has been assigned to investigate. Now, I'm just saying. God. You leave Central and South to go in the East-West corridor for a man to tell you, come behind a 2-story house where nobody could see.
A $7,000 change, Stefan.
Exactly. That is the definition of stupid. I'm telling you.
No, I'm not going to victim shame, Stefan. We're not victim shaming here.
No, I'm not victim shaming, but I have no empathy for stupidity like that. I'm telling you, listen, from the time I read any story and I hear Facebook, you meet somebody on Facebook, and you went to sell them something, you went to buy something.
In bamboo, Puna.
And we have said it on several occasions.
With a $7,000 gold chain on your neck.
If you are going to
we need to do better.
Exactly.
We need to do better.
You put yourself in a position to get robbed. You got robbed. Anyhow, Greenwich, I don't know what we're going to tell them again. Huh? We'll say it again. In an event like that, ask the person to meet you by a police station. Go to the police station, inform the officers that you met somebody on social media. You're going to make, they come into, they have an arrangement for them to meet at the station to conduct the transaction for safety purposes, and conduct it there at the police station. If they refuse to meet you at the police station, that is your first red flag.
So at the end of this, we have flyers out saying that. We have done theatrical pieces saying that. We say it on this program, we say it on several other programs that the other media ambassadors are on. And we still see people doing these things, and then the police are blamed somehow.
Where do? Lose-lose situations. Greenwich, thanks a lot, man.
My pleasure, Stefan.
All right, enjoy the season.
All the best for the season.
Yeah, but this is the last time I seen you for the season, eh?
And let us please, while we shopping, while we engaging during this festive season, be diligent.
Yes, please.
Right? Life goes on after the Christmas season.
That's right. All right. So I'll tell you what, people. With that, we're going to take a break. Thanks to Greenwich for his time. When we come back, I'll see if we can squeeze a few calls before we get to Pastor John. Stay tuned. More breaking on after this.
Show them not to know where to work it. Work that body that you got. Work it hard till it drops. Show them that you're hotter than hot because you're hot, y'all.
It's a Merry Christmas sale at Passage the Food King. Celebrate with savings on Aaron Fan Family Picnic Ham, bone-in, 7.5 to 8 pounds, $164.99. Swiss pineapple, slices and chunks, 20 ounces, 2 tins, now 30. Fresh harvest to green pigeon peas, 2 tins, $18.99. Santa Rosa chicken Vienna sausages, 4 tins, 20. Flemish non-alcoholic wine, 2 bottles, $39.99. Swiss pasta cuts, 4 packs, now 20. Crown Powerboiled rice, 2 kilograms, 2 packs, now $32. Catelli tomato ketchup, 750 ml, 3 packs, 20. Prego Italian sauce, 14 ounces, $24.99. Habibi soybean oil, 1 liter, 2 bottles, $29.99. Matux peanut butter, 250 grams, 2 tubs, $19.99. Great Foods picnic ham, boneless, 5.5 pounds, $114.99. Deals valid until January 11 or while stocks last. And this Christmas, we're giving you 5 times the joy. Shop for your chance to win 1 of 5 brand new Toyota Tasers. Plus, enter to win 5 Whirlpool stoves, 5 twin top washers, 5 microwaves, and so much more.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78 Bamboo Settlement number 2 Valsain between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Tired of the daily school run? Say hello to Open Minds Education, your 100% online school built for life in the Caribbean. From preschool to secondary, they've got your child covered. Anytime, anywhere, no traffic, no textbooks, no hidden fees. Just smart, flexible learning with real teachers who care. It takes a village to raise a child, and Open Minds, they are that village. Learn today, lead tomorrow. Call or WhatsApp 868-388-6635 or visit openminds.education to register.
At Lashana's Palette Design, we turn simple wood into stunning professional palette furniture for any space. Cozy up your living room, elevate your bedroom, dine in style, or relax outdoors, all with custom designs made just for you. Bring your vision to life with custom-built furniture that tells your story. Call or WhatsApp us today at 868-366-0800 and follow our social media to see the magic at Lashana's Palette Design.
This season, Green Dot delivers lasting value to you. With our affordable TV and internet bundles, you can watch your favorite shows, plan this year's gathering with your work team, share season's greetings with family, and stay connected to what matters most. Plus, when you sign up or switch to Green Dot, you get a free upgrade to our Get Ahead Internet and TV bundle for 3 months. That's an additional value of over $1,000. But that's not all. You also have the chance to win a month of free service. It's all in keeping with the season of giving. To find out more, call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Yeah, now. Christmas vibes turn up at KVS Supermarket and Home Store in St. Helena. When you reach 244 South Bank Road, the savings will meet you at the door. All toys now 20% off. Yeah, you hear right, 20% off. The kids' Christmas looking nice. And the home, fix it up good with rugs at 50% off. Half price, just so. Need something for the grown-ups too? Alcohol for the season at prices so low, your pocket will thank you. Spirits, wines, and all your favorites. And if you want a gift that always hits, grab a KVS hamper bag for just $200, packed with goodies, snacks, food items, everything you need to bless up family and friends. Plus, all the groceries, drinks, kids and households must have, still coming in those low prices. KVS is famous for shop easy with friendly staff, plenty parking, and a clean, comfortable space waiting for you. Follow them now on Facebook and Instagram for weekly specials. KVS Supermarket and Home Store, number 244 South Bank Road, St. Helena. Your Christmas savings now start.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Can't wait for the pushing. You're making it hot, hot. I just want you pushing. I love the pushing. Can't wait for the pushing. You're making it hot.
All right, so welcome back to Breaking Dawn. I want to get to the phone lines, take a few calls in just a little bit, but let me just remind you about Sebastian. That's right, Sebastian and Selena. So this Christmas, Sebastian and Selena's has got everything you need to dress up, dress down, and step out in style. Sebastian and Selena Upper Level Gulf City Mall offers a full range of casual or well-dressed styles for the fashionable man of today. From dress shoes to sneakers, sweaters, and tees, full and semi-tailored suits, belts, accessories, and more. A range of styles for every man. A most unique shopping experience. Sebastian and Selena's is a choice for fashionable brands and the best prices for this holiday season and beyond. So whether it's a gift or you're creating that stylish look to step out for the season, then you've got to check out Sebastian's and Selena's Upper Level Gulf City Mall, San Fernando. Telephone, you can contact them on 652-7797 for more details. That is Sebastian's. All right. Let me get set while about tuna. Right, so we got SET's Holistic Health Clinic powered by nutritional therapy. Stop managing a disease when you have the opportunity to reverse it naturally. And it's drug-free, supplement-free root cause healing through nutritional therapy. You could call or WhatsApp SET on 279-3935 or 761-1952. You could also book your appointment today and rebuild your health from the inside out naturally. And don't forget, the book is out. You are not sick. You are malnourished. You could call those numbers and you could order that book as well. All right? Nice one. So with that, I want to go to the phone lines very quickly here. We have a little time. It looks like I have... What time it is here on that clock? Well, let's keep it short and sweet. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir, good morning.
Yeah, talk to us. What's your thoughts?
I listened to that conversation and how he started, and I get an instant headache, you know. Because you are a civilian, apparently no more than a man who trained. Because in Trinidad and Tobago, how much of these big drug boss people really get held with the drugs? The only time I hear about somebody getting hold with a large amount of drugs was on Monos Island, and who the hold? The caretaker.
Yeah, the holy gardener. The gardener get hold, yeah. For 700
million. The gardener get hold. So why studying is, if you have no, I could tell these fellas and them, I could tell the commissioner, I have a lot of videos on YouTube you could watch and see how police do it. You park up in unmarked vehicles, you have people dressed up like coconut vendor, you have the thing on that thing, and you watch and see who toting it, and you have cars park up at different locations to intercept them.
Right.
I mean, you are a civilian, and I get a headache because you are a civilian, no. And a man who trained nobody, that's hard enough. That, and then the next thing too is, I stopped watching local news because I realized local news is a propaganda machine for the opposition. Because every time they interview somebody, they interview a member of the opposition, which don't make no sense. That's like our police talking to a backseat passenger for what a driver of a car do. Come now, man. Make it make sense.
All right, man. No problem. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man. 327-7400. Hello, good morning.
It's step one morning.
What's going on, my brother? Talk to us.
Okay, I want to highlight the policeman they find with the shotgun.
Yes.
Police shotgun. You know, he alone I have question to answer because as far as I am concerned is that all station is being supervised by a senior. How you could have an officer in possession of a police shotgun and nobody hold nobody accountable for that?
Yeah, how we got that unauthorized? How did he end up with that without authorization?
Yeah, how that happened? Then some other people have questions to answer. Who's the people in charge of the station?
Okay.
Yeah? Something miserably wrong in the police service.
Okay.
You have a pleasant day, Stefan.
Yeah, my brother. We're going again. Hello, good morning. I'll keep it short and sweet. Morning.
Stefan, morning. You know, the fact that the police pulling one policeman for something is not evidence that the police is less corrupt. That is just, I mean, if you get somebody, you get somebody, but the dangerous thing is that that can't be the last man it have in the police service who doing something shady. That's not the last man. And me or you going on the road could very well encounter somebody like that. Imagine what unit he was working in, what is sensitive.
The anti-extortion unit, yeah.
Imagine somebody extorting you, and you going by this man. You going by he now. They tell he, hey, they extorted me, you know.
He's the anti-extortion unit, yeah.
And the last thing before I go.
Yeah.
I want people to understand about this radar. In Israel have one of the most sophisticated radar systems to protect Israel, right?
Yeah.
And 77, I think it's between 40 and 77 missiles penetrated that system. If anybody thinks that the American system and the radar system will totally protect this country from something, I mean, it has some movies that does work, but in reality, you see people in war zones with radars will tell you that's different. That in reality, that is not a real thing. That because America, that is a movie thing where the star boy don't get hit. That mad thing, that crazy thing.
All right.
Right? Just be careful with our radar thing and getting yourself involved and not remaining neutral in a war zone. Remaining neutral in a war zone is a very important thing, and it's sad to see that we lose that.
All right. No problem. I'm going again. Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'll keep on saying it. The police have to stop hiding behind the law and making excuses. They know who they are. Use the law and go after them. And until then, you have to bring them to justice. Then the crime will stop from all the commissioners from Gary Griffith included. So when they're talking this rule and that rule and this and that and tralala, they're making excuses. Just go after the criminals and bring them to justice. Do what they have to do. To the gentleman who said that the mosquito and is a power and they can't go after them and they go walk with a bag of mosquito. I want to put him in the mangrove and leave him there for about 5 days and see if he can see anybody. And see if he can bring anybody to justice. Poor fella. But anyhow, as far as the war is concerned, geographically we can't move. No matter what happens. So if we ain't take our side and Venezuela come and fighting for me here, America go bomb me too. So anyhow you look at it, we are no win situation. We have to take our side and look for what is the best way out. People they're chatting, making noise, they're cowards. Especially my good friend, Dr. Emery Brown. Ooh, Papa, long time. We used to call boys like that CC. You know? But anyway, next day we get over it. All right,
man. No problem. I'm going again. Morning.
Yes, sir.
Yep, morning.
Hello.
Yep.
Morning, Mr. Stefan.
Yep, go ahead.
I see CNC3 interviewed the former Prime Minister yesterday.
Uh-huh.
But I saw you read from the headlines that the opposition leader is requesting for the report to be made public, right?
Yeah.
But the former Prime Minister said that he got legal advice not to release it. And he used the phrase wishy-washy to describe the report. Somebody can scientifically tell me what is the meaning of the phrase wishy-washy?
Wishy-washy.
Because 4 years ago we were dealing with science.
Right.
So I think we're dealing with science still, right?
Yep.
Science didn't change, right?
Right.
Right? Right. And I know the report wasn't compiled by somebody at the side of the road.
Right.
The fire report will be compiled by professionals in the fire service. I don't know their rank, but it's not mere firefighters. It's the men who drive the automobiles with them with a different color hat and all. I don't know their rank. I could be lying to you.
Okay.
Right? But it's men of wood compiled this report.
Right.
So Miss Penny Beckers wasn't in the cabinet when the report was laid. Only the former Prime Minister saw the report.
Okay.
I asked him a question.
All right. I hear you.
I just remember.
I think.
I wonder. No. Say what I say. Move on.
No, she would have been. She would have been.
She would have been, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's unfortunate on our whole incident with the loss of the member and her kids and her children and everything. Everyone grieves for that up to this day.
Yep.
Right? But I think Miss Penelope Beckers ought to know that the former Prime Minister, the report was laid to him.
Okay. All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. And just remember, you gotta take sides, eh? It's either, if you didn't take sides in World War II, where would I be? Speaking German then?
Exactly.
You have a big Nazi flag behind it, eh? Right now.
All right, cool. Let's see.
I go on.
Yeah. Let's see if I can squeeze maybe one or two more. Hello, good morning.
Stefan, good morning.
Morning, my dear. Go ahead.
You know, the last time I checked, I realized that 1 is more than 0. Because all this talk about the radar, we never had nothing before. But we have 1 now and everybody talking about the radar. Just like Mr. Rowley said, we're talking about Farris. Well, we're only talking about the radar. But 1 is more than 0. We never had nothing before. The former Minister of National Security said that people were accustomed coming down to sell fish, down in Carolina or wherever, coming from Venezuela, wherever they're coming from to sell fish. And that was a normal thing. People coming to sell fish and go in when they want. You really think you can go in America and sell fish? Or anywhere else without 3 or 4 people shutting you down?
Right.
Come on. 1 is more than 0. Last time I checked. Okay, goodbye.
All right, no problem. Finally, final caller. Look how we get through, eh? This is the second time is the final caller this week. Morning. Yeah, morning. What's going on?
Well, I hear a man talk about only in the movies the Starboy don't get hit content in the radar. Well, like he watching the wrong type of movie. He never look at a good Indian picture with Anita Bachchan as the Starboy. The amount of licks he does get first before he end up wiping out the So he looking at the wrong movies. Secondly, it's ironic to talk about red flags when people seeing red flags and they're still going and getting robbed. Where you could recall, you see the most amount of red flags.
Yeah.
Not when PNM campaigning and still they still go back for so much years and vote back PNM. So you getting robbed. Every other week, some idiot go to get, sell something or buy something on Facebook behind our house. You would understand that it's 63 years we get independence and they're still supporting PNM after they see all the destruction what's going on. And a little advice for Greenwich. Every weekend, you see just how that fella carry all them little children to see the movie in Movie Tongue. What's his name? The MP for somewhere.
Keith Scotland, yeah.
Yeah. Greenwich should take the entire police service to a movie and let us see how to catch a smuggler. There's a program that they show on History Channel, how to catch a smuggler, and put all the police to look at that movie once a week. And you see this nonsense where he just talk there, he would think differently. How to set up sting operation and how the thing does work and all this kind of thing. But anyway,
there one.
That one, boy.
We may say at the party, but I don't it.
I'll be down there today.
All right, nice one.
Feel a little sunshine. Enjoy the rest of the day, man. Take care.
You too.
Later.
Nice man. Back flying back in today, man. All right, I gotta hold up there. We are 27 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. We got Pastor John coming up. Before we get to Pastor John, give me Chef Shiraz. Well, okay, I'll do that one and then I'll do the other one, right? All right, so Chef has the, Chef has the courses starting, well, today's what, the 16th? Right, so those two are gone, that's the one to the top. But on the 3rd of January, he has 3 courses starting, the Creative International Cuisine, the Food Costing, Restaurant and Catering Workshop, and the Baking and Pastry 1. And then later on in January, the City and Guilds Diploma 3. Now, I'll give you the contact information in just a little bit. But more importantly than that, for now, Chef also has a fundraiser lunch drive. All right? It's good food for a great cause. All right? And the fundraiser now. So what he is saying, they're asking the public to assist the Chef Shiraz Academy, raise funds to support a past student that was recently diagnosed with leukemia. All right? So we want to try and assist this past student as best as possible. And he has this fundraiser lunch drive that takes place on Saturday, the 20th of December. That is this Saturday. And it will take place at Ramsing Plaza in Chaguanas at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy. And all you have to do to place your order, whether it is chicken, fish, or veg, is call the following numbers. Call 372-4639 or 737-5097. Call those numbers and get in contact with Chef. Place your order now. All right? Because on Saturday, you just have to go and collect your lunch. All right? It's that simple. You're not going to stand up and wait for them to cook nothing. You go and you collect your lunch. And we're asking people to come out and support because, leukemia, the past student has been diagnosed with leukemia. So we need to get some assistance to that past student. And I tell you what, is this a picture of the student here? Yes. Oh, it's a young man too. Yeah, you can zoom in on that. I think that's a young man there, you know. In the picture with Chef. It's a young boy. Yeah. All right, that's him in the picture there. Don't worry to zoom in, I think they can see. All right, so we're trying to get that help for him as of Saturday. All right, $50 a lunch. That's the average price that you will pay for a lunch, and you're getting it chef style. Okay? Nice. All right, with that, I got to take a break. We got Pastor John coming up after the break. And tomorrow we'll accommodate some more calls and things like that when we have a little space. But for now, we will take the break and stay tuned. We will be back after this.
Show them that you know where to work it. Work that body that you got. Work it hard till it drops. Show them that you're hotter than hot because you're hot, y'all.
It's a Merry Christmas sale at Passage de Food King. Celebrate with savings on creamery ice cream, 2 gallons assorted $99. Coca-Cola 2 liter, 2 bottles now $19.99. Imperial margarine 3 sticks $18. Sopro powder all-in-1 degrees 1 liter $21.99. Split peas dal 400 grams 3 packs at $12.99. Ibis all-purpose flour 10 kilograms $64.99. Poppins potato chips 2 tins now $20. Eve evaporated milk 250 ml 3 packs $18. Fresh Harvest sweetened condensed milk milk, 3 tins, now 25. Gala apple, 10 for $20. Carrots, 1 pound, 3 packs at 20. Dutch potato, 5 pounds, now $10. To Jordan broccoli mix, 2 packs at 30. Milano pasta lasagna, 400 grams, 2 boxes, now $23.99. Deals valid until January 11th or while stocks last. And this Christmas, we're giving you 5 times the joy. Shop for your chance to win one of 5 brand new Toyota Tazers. Plus, enter to win 5 Whirlpool stoves, 5 twin top washers, 5 microwaves, and so much more.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply, everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycarettt@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Remember these safety tips when using your LPG gas tank.
It is important that you ensure that your hose is in good working condition. If your hose has a kink or a crack, you replace immediately. It is recommended that you replace your hose every 5 years and it should be of the correct type. It is also important that you connect your hose using the appropriate hose clips and not tape or cutlass wire, because you want to make sure that it's properly fastened so that no gas could escape from your system. Always remember, you use the appropriate or suitable or approved regulator. It should be in good working condition. It must meet the European standard, EN 16129 or EN 12864 standard for household use. You never use the regulators that has the adjustable gas flow valves for domestic use. Never shortcut with your safety. Always be safe with NP Gas.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Yeah, now. Christmas vibes turn up at KVS Supermarket and Home Store in St. Helena. When you reach 244 South Bank Road, the savings will meet you at the door. All toys now 20% off. Yeah, you hear right, 20% off. The kids' Christmas looking nice. And the home, fix it up good with rugs at 50% off. Half price, just so. Need something for the grown-ups too? Alcohol for the season. At prices so low, your pocket will thank you. Spirits, wines, and all your favorites. And if you want a gift that always hits, grab a KVS hamper bag for just $200. Packed with goodies, snacks, food items, everything you need to bless up family and friends. Plus, all the groceries, drinks, and households must have still coming in those low prices. KVS is famous for shop easy with friendly staff, plenty parking, and a clean, comfortable space waiting for you. Follow them now on Facebook and Instagram for weekly specials. KVS Supermarket and Home Store, number 244 South Bank Road, St. Helena. Your Christmas savings no start. Tired of the daily school run? Say hello to Open Minds Education, your 100% online school built for life in the Caribbean. From preschool to secondary, they've got your child covered. Anytime, anywhere, no traffic, no textbooks, no hidden fees. Just smart, flexible learning with real teachers who care. It takes a village to raise a child, and Open Minds, they are that village. Learn today, lead tomorrow. Call or WhatsApp 868-388-6635 or visit openminds.education to register.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supplier of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsayn, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Can't wait for the pushing. You're making it hot, hot. I just want your pushes. I love the need pushing. Can't wait for the pushing.
All right, so we're back. We are 16 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. For the next 15, we'll be joined by Pastor John. So good morning to Pastor John. He's on the Zoom.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yep, morning, man. So morning to you, season greetings. And I understand we're dealing with the eyes.
Yes.
Not the eyes to dot, but the eyes to see.
Yes, sir. And before I begin this morning, let me say, by the grace of God, this coming Saturday, God's willing, I'll be celebrating 15 years of cancer-free.
All right, nice one.
15 years of being free from cancer. Therefore, next time I come on next week, we'll be talking about cancer. Because I will be already doing 15 years. But today, I want to talk about your eyes, because a lot of people have the interpretation or the belief that the eyes are not part of your body. Your eyes are part of you. So people don't pay attention, and many times it's too late. You're not paying attention to your eyes. And we have 2.2 million people in the world have vision impairment or blindness. What I'm about to say to you, it should make somebody cry, because if you want to understand it, meet someone who's suffering with the eyes and ask them, what they go through, how they go through life every day. It's horrible to know that your eyes are troubling, to know that you may be going through what you're going through. So let me start by saying statements made about products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, cure, or prevent any disease. Use of these statements does not create and express or imply patient-physician relationship. So oxidative stress is the major contributor to cataract or glaucoma or all eye disease, causing lens proteins to become damaged, clumped by large or big or too large, the eye antioxidant defenses leading to cloudy lenses in the eyes. So that's why free radicals is a very dangerous place to be. When you think about the activation, the eye activation phytopower pack, it may help people with cloudy, blurry vision, fading or yellow colors. Some people cannot see colors properly. Some people are having difficulty seeing at night or reading, double vision. So what we are talking about today is glaucoma, cataract, and all the different types of disease, macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, floaters, retinal detachment. People have dry eyes, insufficient pore tears, or poor tear quality cause grittiness and burning and blurry vision. We have people who are suffering from cataract, cloudy vision. That's when the yellow film is in the back of the eye. That's why if you're over 30 to 35 years of age, you should always use your sunglasses in the sun. And you should have a sunglasses made by an optician with minus 400 UV coating to slow down the progress of ultraviolet lights getting into your eyes. I hope you take that tip from me. I don't sell glasses, so you gotta find somebody to do it for you. It may help people with glaucoma. Glaucoma increase eye pressure, damaging the optic nerve, potentially leading to vision loss. I am talking that topic today. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but it's so difficult. It's so many different types of eye diseases, and you wish to get in depth. If people wish to know more, they could come to my podcast that I have every morning, and I will teach them in details about health and wellness. We have macular degeneration that damages the macula of the central vision, common in older adults, that takes away your peripheral vision. You can't see nothing on the side. Diabetic retinopathy, all different types of eye disease is what you talk about. So we have conjunctivitis, which is red eye, uveitis, cataract, glaucoma, macular degeneration, retinal detachment, blindness, floaters, eye disease, dysbiosis of the eyes. So what I'm talking about right now, it's very heartbreaking to say the least in terms of people that are suffering. And I urge everyone, don't reject yourself. You're rejecting yourself. Many years ago in 2011, I spoke to someone in the US here suffering from glaucoma, and they rejected the message. It takes time, but now he's totally blind. They're regretting that they should have at least tried what I'm saying to them. The doctor told them not to do anything, but they have it under control. But whatever they did, they still went blind. These are stuff that people have to make a private decision for themselves. Every day, we spend about 11 to 19 hours a day in blue light, from the fluorescent light where you work, to computers, to your phones, to everything. The eye is under a lot of severe pressure. The eye is constantly, as you awake all day long, working and working without you knowing your eyes is working, because you need the eyes for every single thing that you do. So that's why I am here urging people this morning to take care of the eyes, and we have the eye activator that will certainly help, and certainly help you immensely with the eyes.
All right.
And so that's basically in a nutshell that anyone that have eye problems today should give me a call at 516-286-7079. If you care to mix the product yourself and you want the ingredients because you don't want to buy it, fine. You consult your doctor if you tell him not to use it. That's fine. Each individual have a decision to make. I remember my doctor telling me not to use antioxidant. It's not FDA approved. I'm sick with cancer. I have 4-stage cancer. I'm in a hospital. Then they put me in hospice. And I said, you know something? I make a decision. And I thank God that the decision I made, I am alive today. I can only tell you the decision I make, but I'm not allowed to tell you to make a different decision. You should always listen to your doctor. But I wish you well in whatever you do. Refractive errors. These are the most common type of vision problem caused by the eye not focusing on light correctly. You have people suffering from nearsightedness, difficulty seeing objects clearly at a distance. You have people suffering from farsightedness, difficulty seeing objects, not.
But that's me.
Difficulty seeing object close.
That's me.
Oh really? Okay, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I have my glasses home, but let's just say from Synergy TV here to across the road, right? I would see blurred.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
if I squint my eyes, I'll see it clearer, right? But if I'm not squinting, it'd be blurred.
And you know that statement you make there? There's so many millions, if not billions of people maybe going through what you're going through.
Yeah.
But never do nothing about it until they get older and realize things get worse.
Yeah.
Because people taking your eyes is part of your body.
Yeah.
If you cut your finger or you bang your toe and your toe is in pain, the whole body is in pain, including the eyes. You don't realize the eye is under pressure because the eye belongs to you.
My grandparents always would tell me you can't buy eye in the market, you know.
Okay,
you know
see that?
You can't buy eye in the market.
Can't buy it in the market.
You can't buy one in the market, so you know that's long time old people saying, you know, that when you're growing up, you used to hear when you're playing and you're pelting thing and all kind of thing, and you know you're playing your little games and thing. You used to say you can't buy eye in the market. No, but with the eyes, I know people. There's an elderly gentleman that I know. He just told me that he had to get surgery done on his eyes because he said, "Boy, I can't see in this eye. I can only see in this one." And you know, sometimes we take for granted the gift of sight, and it is only when you close your eyes and you're in the presence of the darkness that exists without vision, that you start to admire well and thank your lucky stars that you can see. Because even on the front page of the paper this morning, I am seeing a gentleman here who obviously has some visual problems because he has his cane and that kind of thing. You know, but you could reverse these things.
Yes, you can, because you got to reverse oxidative stress. Oxidative stress, if you go on the World Health Organization website or PubMed, and you can actually ask, put in oxidative stress and your situation, and it will blow your mind that if you can captivate oxidative stress, and the eye activation power pack will reduce oxidative stress by 40% in the first 30 days, by 70% in 120 days. Because the lady in Tatola, she had cataract and glaucoma simultaneously, which a lot of people do. They told her not to use what I was recommending. And she says, look, these people are not helping me years now. So she went ahead. Today, the doctor canceled her surgery and she is fine. I have a lady in Mandeville who was blind. So the guys in Mandeville, the ladies up here, the lady up here was suffering from flutters in the left eye, in the both eyes, but the left eye get blind. She always testified that how she could see again in the eye. And in Mandeville, Jamaica, could see again from glaucoma. You have to reverse oxidative stress. You could ask even your doctor about oxidative stress and your glaucoma or any eye problems. They're supposed to be honest to you and tell you, yes, it's because of the oxidative stress. How is oxidative stress taking over the body? Lack of antioxidant in the system. The right auric value, 13 vitamins, 16 minerals, 10 amino acids, 1 essential acid fat. So when you're lacking antioxidant, you're lacking mitochondria, you're lacking the sawtools in your body, your whole system is dysbiosis, then the same way your whole body, your kidneys is affected, your eyes could be affected also. But a lot of people concentrate on your heart, your kidneys, which you ought to be, and forget your eyes. And when I discover over 2 billion people, not just wearing glasses they're talking about vision impairment or blindness. That means that you're legally blind or you're completely blind.
Right.
Over 2 billion people in the world. Next time you go home, you can put on an alarm and set a 3-minute factor on your phone and close your eyes and walk in your own house where the only place you're familiar with more than anywhere else is your home. The kitchen, the living room, or wherever the area in which you live. And walk around, try and move around with your eyes closed, and you will see the challenges people go through in a world of darkness every day. Yeah. It is not fun. It is not even, you can't even make a joke with that thing, man.
No, it's true. It's true.
It's very, very serious. You can't make no joke. You can't laugh. It's very, very serious. And anybody going through it is extremely, extremely a painful life. And I'm sorry to know that anybody have a problem with the eyes.
But we're out of time. But in terms of what you're providing, it is way cheaper than eye surgery. And things like that. If people have to go and they have to go in an operating room or whatever the case might be to deal with their eyes, to do operation on their eyes or whatever, what you're proposing is way cheaper than that, way more affordable than that, and along the lines of prevention better than cure. So, well, Pastor John has the products, and of course, if you want to get in contact with him this Christmas season, because how do shippers go during this time of the year?
Well, sometimes we're expecting challenges because of the extra work that the services have. So we try to get it to people as soon as they can.
Okay. So you can call Pastor John on 1516-286-7079, and you will get all of the products there. You could find out about all the different products that he has, and he will tell you which one it best suits your particular need, although all of them are quite extraordinary. From the sugar blocker, go right back. So I would urge you to give him a call today and place that order today, and hopefully you get everything before Christmas and you're good to go, because you know around Christmas we're going to consume a lot of things that we may not normally consume during the course of the year. Christmas is that time where all the snacks and the sugar does come out. So I would advise you to call Pastor John. Pastor John, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you. God bless you. Have a great day today and a better one tomorrow.
All right, you too. So that is Pastor John on the inside. Fellas, let me do things a little different. We do any birthdays. We do any birthdays. And then we'll take the final break and come back and close. Yeah, let me do the birthdays now. Yeah, let me just shake it up a little bit. Shake your face. Watch yourself. All right. But the first one, I see we have we just have a picture. I did refresh. The one from Katwaru. Yeah, I ain't seen a greeting. I seen just a picture. I seen a picture of a little girl. So let me refresh. All right. Yeah, among that time I refresh here. All right, nice. We get it here. All right, so we're going with the birthdays, and then we'll take the final break. We'll come back and close with two very comical clips. But happy birthday going out to Alexa. She's 3 years old, and this is coming from her father, Miguel, mother, Amelia, and grandmother, Simmer, and Uncle Nyron, and grandfather, Vidi, a.k.a. Papa. All right, so happy birthday going out to 3-year-old Alexa. Alexa, if you're up, happy birthday to you. Right, we're going to the other one now. And we got to say happy golden birthday to Christian Hussein. Wishing you all of God's choicest and richest blessings. Love you lots from your mother and your father. So Christian, that's Christian with a K, eh? Happy birthday to you. Happy and blessed birthday to little sister Sunita Lal Bansraj, who turns 50 years old today, the 18th of December. I thank God for keeping her in good health as a cancer survivor for over 10 years. Also coming from her husband Lincoln and children Kristen, Kyle, and Brandon. Love and blessings. Have a fantastic day. Nice, man. Happy birthday, Sunita. Also, happy birthday to Janicia Ayong Rupchan. Her birthday is today, the 7th. Today's the 17th. Somebody was the 18th, but that's tomorrow. All right, anyway, her birthday is today, and this is coming from her daughter, Amrita, and Lucky the human dog. Mom and dad, sisters, Janice and Janicia, brother-in-law, Kevin, nephew, Justin, and niece, Kiara, and they said they love you very much, and thanks for indulging me, Stefan. Merry Christmas to you and your crew. No problem, anytime. Also, wishing Jonathan, a.k.a. Breda, a happy birthday today. May your day be filled with lots of joy and happiness. It's coming from your mom, Sarah, and dad, brother, and sister, not forgetting your favorite auntie, Auntie Darling, who loves you a lot, and all of Robert Village in Tableland. And by the way, Stefan, we are fans of Breaking Dawn. Keep up the good work. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, man, Wakanda forever, man. Black Panther. All right, big up all yourself, big up all yourself. What we got here? Good morning, Stefan. Can you please send birthday greetings to Caleb Ramnarine? He will be 8 years old today. Greetings from his grandmother, Gemma, Grandpa Sanka, and Uncle CJ. All right? So big up yourself, my boy. Caleb, morning. Then we got to say happy birthday going out to our beautiful, amazing, awesome daughter, Rachel, from your father, Richard, and mom, Hasina. So happy birthday going out to Rachel. Is that Rachel or Raquel? No, that's Rachel. R-A-C-H-E-L. Could be Raquel too, you know. All right. Also, we would like to wish, they want to wish, Merry Christmas to us, guys, from David Clark. David, morning to you. Thanks. And finally, good morning, Stefan and crew. We would like to wish Dylan Jacob Mahabir a special happy birthday. He will be celebrating a special day on December the 17th. May God continue to bless him with good health and long life. And Dylan is our firstborn, and we love him a lot. Happy holidays to you and all your viewers from Dad, Mom, and Brother Adam. All right? Nice one. And with that, we take our final break. When we come back, we wrap things up. Stay tuned.
Show them that you know where to work it. Work that body that you got. Work it hard till it drop. Show them that you're hotter than hot because you're hot, y'all.
Yeah, now. Christmas vibes turn up at KVS Supermarket and Home Store in St. Helena. When you reach 244 South Bank Road, the savings will meet you at the door. All toys now 20% off. Yeah, you hear right. 20% off. The kids' Christmas looking nice. And the home, fix it up good with rugs at 50% off. Half price. Just so. Need something for the grown-ups too? Alcohol for the season. At prices so low, your pocket will thank you. Spirits, wines, and all your favorites. And if you want a gift that always hits, grab a KVS hamper bag for just $200. Packed with goodies, snacks, food items, everything you need to bless up family and friends. Plus, all the groceries, drinks, and households must have still coming in those low prices. KVS is famous for shop easy with friendly staff, plenty parking, and a clean, comfortable space waiting for you. Follow them now on Facebook and Instagram for weekly specials. KVS Supermarket and Home Store, number 244 South Bank Road, St. Helena. Your Christmas savings now start.
Blessed good day to you and your family. I am Reverend Dave Donatian, the Senior Pastor of Christian Union Church in Sawo at the corner of Bagatelle and Saddle Road. And I want to take this opportunity as the year concludes to invite you and your family to come and join with us for our All Year's Night service. I know that you all have been watching me online, and I want to thank God for those of you who have been watching me on Synergy. But as this year concludes, let me tell you, come and experience a wonderful time in the presence of God. Bring your family. We're going to have powerful worship. We're going to have a dynamic word. We are trusting God. Listen to me, that you will be prayed for, you and your family. That when you came in and you're going to leave, you're going to leave better than how you came in, because God will do something good with you and your family. Please remember, it is Wednesday night, Wednesday the 31st at 6:30 p.m. Come and be blessed, because God has a word for you and your family. God bless you and keep good in Jesus' name. Amen.
Attention builders, farmers, and homeowners. Murphy's Hardware, Agro and Pet Supplies, located at Racecourse Road, Arima, O'Mara Road South, has everything you're looking for at the most competitive prices. The hardware division has everything by way of construction, from foundation to roofing supplies, plumbing, and electrical. A wide selection of hand and power tools, and so much more. The Agro and Pet Supplies division carries from feed to fertilizers, agro tools, pet foods, and supplies, along with a range of gadgets for the home and garden. They are authorized dealers for STIHL and are open every day. Murphy's Hardware, Agro, and Pet Supplies has got what you need to get the job done without breaking your budget. Give them a call at 793-2497, 471-0249, or 743-5572, or visit them at Racecourse Road, Arima, O'Mara Road South. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
San Fernando, and Deep South.
This coming Wednesday, 17th December, is the last day to buy your winning ticket for
the Queen's Royal College 3-car raffle. First prize is a luxurious, fully loaded Royal Ride Ford Ranger. Draw date Saturday, December 20th at the school. Tickets only $100. All proceeds for the further uplifting of the school. Tickets available at islandetickets.com.
Mileage Max San Fernando,
SNSR Food Center, Princesstown, Legend Sports Bar, Point Fortin, Police Credit Union, San Fernando,
Super B's Supermarket, Claxton Bay,
Bellini Drug, San Fernando, First Priority Music, Gulf City Mall, Athletes by the Park, Bagans Drug, South Park, C3 Center and Laura May,
Caldero's Grill and Stage, Independence Avenue,
GN Food Center, Saparia, JTA Supermarkets.
Don't be lucky and coward. Get your tickets now.
Queen's Royal College Christmas 3-car raffle.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
We're back, and we came straight to Royal Castle to pick up some delicious food. We got a queen bucket, a king bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra sides, a rotisserie chicken, and a snack box. Oh, and that delicious honey mustard sauce, it's really lashing. Rudolph, do you think we should get some for Mrs. Claus and the elves, too? Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
It's a Merry Christmas sale at Passant's Food King. Celebrate with savings on Aaron Fan Family Picnic Ham, bone-in, 7.5 to 8 pounds, $164.99. Swiss pineapple, slices and chunks, 20 ounces, 2 tins, now 30. Fresh harvest to green pigeon peas, 2 tins, $18.99. Santa Rosa chicken Vienna sausages, 4 tins, 20. Flemish non-alcoholic wine, 2 bottles, $39.99. Swiss pasta cards, 4 packs, now 20. Crown Parboiled rice, 2 kilograms, 2 packs, now $32. Catelli tomato ketchup, 750 ml, 3 packs, 20. Prego Italian sauce, 14 ounces, $24.99. Habibi soybean oil, 1 liter, 2 bottles, $29.99. Matux peanut butter, 250 grams, 2 tubs, $19.99. Great Foods picnic ham, boneless, 5.5 pounds, $114.99. Deals valid until January 11th or while stocks last. And this Christmas, we're giving you 5 times the joy. Shop for your chance to win 1 of 5 brand new Toyota Tasers. Plus, enter to win 5 Whirlpool stoves, 5 twin tub washers, 5 microwaves, and so much more.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Can't wait
I just thought it was absolutely classic, this one. I labeled it Made in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, you know, when you go specific places in TNT, I think this was in the Brasso area, you see landslides and you see bad roads, and where you see the bad road with the landslide, they usually put up, you know, a little caution tape and things like that. Well, one guy did a video, but the way that the man did it, I just thought it was absolutely brilliant. Take what I made in TNT.
This is our product. It's called the landslide tape. It was developed in Trinidad and Tobago way back, and this actually prevents landslide. If you drive around the country, you could see these tapes all over, and what it does, it prevents landslide. This has been here for almost 4 years, and you see the results. And also the material, we have the first biodegradable barrier, and it's also manufactured in Trinidad and Tobago.
I tell you, the run back from a one time is it tape, bravo, is it caution tape, you know. Run back from a one time, bravo.
So Trinidad and Tobago, this is our product. It's called the landslide tape. It was developed in Trinidad and Tobago way back, and this actually prevents landslide. If you drive around the country, you could see these tapes all over, and what it does, it prevents landslide. This has been here for almost 4 years, and you see the results. And also the material, we have the first biodegradable barrier, and it's also manufactured in Trinidad and Tobago.
You're lying. Trinidad has some real creative people, you know. Real creative people, you know. But it's true, because I remember some years ago I went Sisters Road. I don't know the condition that Sisters Road is in now, but Sisters Road, it had a landslide area right there, and that is what they use, some bamboo and thing, and then the caution tape and whatever. I like that fella, take with is a classic. All right, and to the authorities, that's in the Brasso Seco area. You need to get up there and see what we can do about that, all right? The other thing that we want to leave you with this morning, well, you know, it's Trinidad and Tobago, eh? You see all kind of things on a daily basis. I have seen people running from people running from police. I have seen dogs chasing people. I have never, in the history of all my years in Trinidad and Tobago, see a man running from a pig on the Lady Young. Just probably video for me.
And being chased by a pig.
Yeah, this pig. Yeah, it have pigs on the Lady Young? It have a pig farm? It what? Yeah, and the man carry, that top speed there. Eh, fellas? Yeah, that top speed there. Yeah, that. Hey, just some advice to the pig. This is not the season for you to be outside, eh? And that's what the pig to know that way. This is not the season for you to be outside. This is ham season. What you doing outside on the Lady Young running on this man? Lord of... And the other days, bite hard, eh? At least so I've heard. So, I call him Kermit. I find I should call him Kermit because only, you know, Miss Piggy used to run down Kermit, right? How he smart? Yeah, he running. Hey, let me get out of here, boy. Only enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. You see the man running from Piggy's? Hey, we out for the day, boy. We out. Oh, gosh. Hey, until tomorrow, people, have a great day. I see it all now, yes? Pigero, uphill, run, boy, run!
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.